Yes, I'm back. And today I would like to talk about this government official. He's the governor of Maine, European. And he just flat out put his white supremacy on display. He's been caught on video. What we've been saying for years, centuries, just we basically been preaching this forever. How we're targeted by police who are put in place by government officials in the system of white supremacy. And this governor, this ain't the first time he done said some racial shit. Cause it took me a minute. I was like, yeah, why does this motherfucker look familiar? And now I remember of a clip I see last year of him racially dividing the country, talking about these black drug dealers from New York are coming to Maine and they're selling us the drugs and they're impregnating our white girls. Okay, so you're upset because blacks are selling drugs, but you're not upset that you guys bring in the drugs to be sold, and you saying they're impregnating white women, white girls? What the fuck does that have to do with drug dealing? See, that proves again, a lot of these racist white supremacists have penis envy. That's really the main reason, one of the main reasons why they gotta keep melanoid people down, because they fear the black semen. When a white man is walking down the street with his white daughter and a black man walks by, immediately, I guarantee you, immediately in his head, he is I want to say afraid. I don't know if that's the right term, but he fears his white daughter getting in contact with that black man, because that's going to fuck up their pure offspring of their white race. But I'm digressing. I want you to hear what this man said.
Bad guy's a bad guy. I don't care what color it is. When you go to war, if you know the enemy dresses in red and you dress in blue, you shoot at red. Don't shoot. Ken, you've been in uniform. You shoot at the enemy. You try to identify the enemy. And the enemy right now, the overwhelming majority of people coming in are people of color or people of Hispanic origin.
And there you go. So like we've been saying forever, how we're being targeted, this government official clearly admitted that melanoid people and or Latinos are the problem. They're the enemy and they need to be targeted. And before some of you coons who ever watching this video, or you white supremacists who are watching, like, well, you can't say that this represents the whole country and everybody else in government all across the states. Okay. If that's so, y'all really think this is the only man who has the authority over a government who thinks this way? And the only reason why they want him to resign, because this got out. You think they're not having meetings like this all throughout government around the world? How melanoid people, ISIS, that bullshit, how we're the problem? You really think he's the only one in this whole world with that white supremacy ideology? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. And I had this one chick, I mean, this is off topic, but since we talking about coons, I can't stand this bitch no more. I'm befriending her. She wasn't really a friend in the first place. She was more of an associate. Just someone just to create conversation. So I was explaining to her that the national anthem, which I did a video on the other day, how it was created by a white supremacist slave owner named Steve France. And she just starts combating. Her eyes got the bucking, just like a typical coon. She just start deflecting that, talking about, no, you are wrong. My school taught me. Number one, she didn't even remember who the fuck taught her. She didn't remember who the name the school taught her who created the national anthem. That's number one. Number two, you're saying that the school taught you someone else created the national anthem. The same bullshit a lot school who told you Christopher Columbus discovered America. The same bullshit a lot school who told you the North fought the South to abolish slavery when it was the complete opposite. They fought because it was fucking up capitalism, because the South was kicking their ass economically, and the North couldn't keep up because they didn't have as many slaves. They still have slaves now. They don't want to tell you that. They still have slaves. They just didn't have as many as the South. It's kind of like a pimp and a hoe situation. How the pimp wants you to borrow some hoes. You want to borrow some hoes. Like, hey man, you got all them hoes over there. I'm trying to make some money. Let me get them hoes. And the other pimp's like, nah, motherfucker, these are my hoes. These hoes work for me. They bring me the money after they get done sucking and fucking. That's basically how it was. And now I know it's kind of fucked up that I compare hoes to our ancestors. I apologize. But that's the only way that I could really explain it at the top of my head right now. And that you can get some sort of understanding how that shit went down. Digressing now. But I was so happy this government official was caught on camera admitting this, because we've been saying this bullshit for years. Like I said, the article's in the description so you can read and check out the video for yourself. And everyone wants him to resign. All the other undercover white supremacy acting like they give a fuck about melanoid people. They only want him to resign because this got out. If this wasn't caught on tape, because they have meetings like this all the time. If this wasn't caught on tape, he'd be fine. His job, I mean, he's gonna be fine either way because he got money and he's European and he's probably been working for them for years. So his bank account's pretty good. They only want him to resign because this got out. Because they don't like open white supremacists anymore. This ain't the 50s, the 40s, and 30s. They don't like when you just come out and say niggas is a problem. They don't want a Trump type person. He's kind of like a Trump, so to speak. They want a Hillary to hide her shit, to be undercover with her shit. You can still dig shit up on Hillary, because if you look at one of my previous videos, I already exposed her. So you can look that up if you haven't seen it for yourself. But I just thought I'd give y'all the game. And this guy, he actually has an adopted melanoid son. So again, that goes back to what I said in one of my previous videos. Just because they adopt you, just because they have sex with you, just because they may have everyday conversation, they smile in your, doesn't mean they aren't white supremacists. Doesn't mean they hate black people. They creating conversation with you to get in your head, to see what you all about. Probably to see if you ain't on some Nat Turner shit. That's the only reason why they really talking to you. So they can manipulate you and use their deception and false narratives on you. It's the only reason why white supremacy talk to you. And the only reason why they talk to a lot of them get with black women to live out their Negro bedwenching plantation sexual fantasies. So don't think for a minute, just because they had a baby by a melanoid person, they're fucking a melanoid person, they talk to a melanoid, or I have melanoid friends, I have a black friend, or two black friends. It doesn't mean they're exempt from you labeling them, or not even labeling them. Doesn't make them exempt from being a white supremacist. That means nothing. That means absolutely nothing. But like I said, I'll just give y'all the game. Article in the video is in the description if you couldn't really hear that clearly through the video. Let me know what y'all think. Thanks for the support and the subscribers. Like, subscribe, share the video.